Testing. Yeah. Hearing myself. Yeah, there we go.
Talking to it like that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I can hear that
You can go
clearly.
higher if you want to lower.
No, that's good.
Just heard it on there.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the first live stream of the season. We're back at the relatively cloudy. We're at the relatively cloudy today, Braywick Park. We are here for the final preseason game before the start of the Regional 1 season. We have a local clash here, two teams that know each other relatively well. First teams don't play in the same league, but both teams play each other a couple of times a season, so there's some relatively familiar faces across the park today. Be able to see the warm-up here. Beaconsfield in their green and gold warm-up tops, and Maidenhead in the all-black. Big squads today from both teams. A lot of new faces on both sides, a lot of very familiar ones. Should be an interesting clash. It's not very often you get 25 people in the warm-up, especially in this league. So there's going to be plenty of players getting plenty of minutes on the bench, plenty of minutes on the pitch. It's a game to rotate some players around, wet some new blood, and have a look what some of these new boys are all about. That's what preseason's about, and that's what rugby's about. Focusing on Maidenhead here, you can see the Black Army. The starting 15, there's a lot of the familiar players in there, people who played a lot of games last season, got a lot of caps in that first team squad. And then you should see during the game some of the new boys, some of the players with a few more caps in the twos will be coming on and trying out this Braywick Park pitch for the first time in the 2025-26 season. It's a nice aggressive warm-up. You can always get a few more shots in, a bit more aggression when you've got more than 3 players in the defensive line. You can really start getting some shoulders on. Lends itself to a good start, a good quick start to this game. You can see today we're trying out our brand new secondary camera. This one's got a bit more zoom to it, and zooming in on here in the warm-up are 2 coaches who might have familiar faces to 1 or 2 of you watching the stream today. Mr. Will Greenwood on the near side, fresh with a fresh tan, straight off the plane from Australia and straight down to Braywick, the way he likes to do it. Didn't think the Lions tour was good enough, so came here to watch some proper rugby for a change. And next to him, our brand new forwards coach, coming over from our local team, Ealing, lending a hand with line-out scrums. Won't be available on Saturdays because he still is refusing to lace his boots up in magenta. But during the week, he's been offering a lot to these boys in pre-season. Over on the other side of the park, the Beaconsfield boys getting warmed up. Again, a nice big squad for this game today. Should be plenty of rotation, people coming on and off the pitch. It's the type of game you don't want to see any injuries, people working too hard. You want to see nice open game, but trying to build on the structures that you've put in place during pre-season. We know Beaconsfield are a big side. They like to carry hard, carry up front. So that's what they'll be looking to do today as well. Got a few new gizmos for the live stream this season. You might notice a few of them. We've got our scoreboard, our ticker, our new camera. So you just bear with us. Might be a few things go wrong, but we'll get it right. It's pre-season for me and Anthony as well back up here. We'll try a few things out. We'll see how it goes. There we go. Took us a second. But we have our team sheet coming up for you now. As you can see, there's a lot of familiar faces, a lot of first team caps in that squad. Very, very strong front row with Elio Mandozi, Jake Leach and Josh Nicol in there. 3 players who played a lot together last season. Gave Maids a really strong base going into the latter end of the season when Leachy wasn't sent off. Josh Nicol, the fastest kebab eater in Maidenhead, and a really, really great addition to the squad. at the start of last season, and then building into his second season in Magenta, he's really looking to kick on. In the second row, we've got Mr. Pitfield and Mr. Wells. A new partnership in the locks today. It'd be nice to see the boys getting used to each other, who's in charge of lineouts, who's in charge of lifting. We know Phil likes to get up there and compete, and so it'll be interesting to see whether this new personnel has changed anything for us or whether it's still the old same. The back row, which is in the wrong order, but you'll have to bear with us. We've got JJ, Dan Barber, and the skipper, Alex French. Again, 3 players that have played a lot together, played a lot of times in Magenta. Dan moving himself away from his front row natural position to trying himself on the back row. Played a few games of sevens, a few games of rugby league, and he fancies himself as a back rower. Not the first person to have that epiphany in the off-season. So we'll see whether he inevitably starts wandering towards the front row within the first 10 minutes. We've then got El Monk, Josh Moscadini, Thomas, and Marland in the centres. Again, a new centre partnership. Very familiar 9 and 10. And with Max T playing in that 12 role. Played a lot outside centre last season. That's where he's a bit more comfortable. He's going to be having to take some shots in the midfield. He does take them well, though. Offers out a couple of his own. Not as many as we'd like to see, but every now and again he comes up with a nice shot. And then our back 3. We have the smallest winger in the league, Drew Prince. Our Safa at the back, Greggy Smith. And Mr. Luke Haywood, who's very familiar to us in the commentary booth. And it'll be nice to see him getting some proper minutes in the men's setup this season. Coming up, one of the youngest lad on the pitch, I believe, especially in the starting lineup. So it'll be good to see him. He's also rocking a tan. Not quite as good as Greens, but been playing some rugby over in Europe. Been playing a lot of sevens over the summer. So you'll be seeing him out in open space. And we're seeing what he can do when he gets the ball in space. And over on the other side, Beaconsfield's lineup. We've got Sadlier, Green and Field making up the front row. Berryman, Finley in the locks. And then Cady, Saganowski and Davis as our back row. Rideout, Griffiths, Baxter, Hooper, Howells, Hewson and Mark make up the backs. There's a lot of experience in there. Been watching some of these lads during the warm-up, and there's definitely some skills on show. There's been a couple of nice boots, some kicking from the sideline, so back 3 of Maidenhead are going to have to be on their toes to make sure that they're not getting caught out. I think the pace of Beaconsfield can potentially be an issue, along with some size up front. So it's a nice combination that they've got going, and they've got slick hands, and so it'll be interesting to see how that team faces up against the Maid squad that on paper they're in a higher league, could potentially run away with this game, but Beaconsfield definitely have another agenda on their mind. They won't want to go home down the A404 with their tails between their legs, that's for sure. Maidenhead team sheet coming up now for you. You can see a lot of caps in that team and an incredibly big bench. It's the type of bench that the front rowers love to see. It'll be you'd imagine at half-time. No Mobsy today for Maidenhead, so Brad taking up the mantle as head coach, along with Greens and Lucas. So Brad will be thinking definitely, maybe before half-time we'll see some changes, I would imagine so. But definitely at the half you can expect for quite a few changes to be made, on both sides that is. Some significant injuries for Maids towards the end of last season and over the summer. A few players not quite fit enough to make it back for this game. You can see one in his trademark beanie hat down at the front there. Successful surgery, and we hope to see him back in the next few weeks. He's taken plenty of time off yet, so we need Mr. Scott Prince back in the side.
You don't need to listen to my dulcet tones just yet.
I just want to make sure it's working.
Another one that's missing from this lineup, Ed Atkins, very experienced player in the second row and on the back row. Again, another knee injury, but we wish Ed all the best, and we hope to see him down in the commentary booth later on today or at some point this season at least. We should have our ref mic set up today, so you'll be able to hear the wonderful insights into the mind of a level 5 referee. And as we get closer to kickoff in about 15 minutes time, you can see Frenchie start to try and take charge in that pack, try and get his boys into the right mindset. Beaconsfield calling it time there on their warm-up. They make their way into the brand new dugouts here at Maids after a very successful campaigning. We've managed to build our fantastic girls set up their own changing rooms. So you'll be able to see, if you come down to Braywick Park at any point, a little annex off the side of the club. Those are our brand new girls changing rooms. That, along with Billy branching out on some music for the pre-game. You might be able to hear. There's going to be a little mic test just before we the boys go in and we go to kick off.
So if I go on the live feed, Andy, can I hear your calls? Is that what I've got to do to hear?
Apparently so, yeah. I think you've got to go on a live stream to kind of work out what the hell I'm doing. My arms are going like this. You're like, what's he given there? What's he done that for? Mind you, were like that. There is when I was.
And a successful test there of our ref mic. Strolling onto the pitch now. Two of our favourite boys, the Polar Media House, makers of our fantastic Heart of the Game documentary film down here at Maids. These two have been a revelation for the club, giving us fantastic media content, building up our social media page, giving a bit more insight into how the club operates, how rugby operates as a whole. And there might be a little surprise on the Maidenhead shirt sleeve. And they're just waiting on their player sponsorships, and brand new board to come in as well. On the sideline today for Maids, you'll be able to see a familiar face. Called it a day at the end of an illustrious career, Mr. Jack Norris. He's done a few games on the bench for the twos, looking after the twos at a few points last season throughout injuries, and then decided that there was not enough tape in the world that could hold his elbows and his shoulders and his knees and his ankles and his everything together. So decided to hang up his boots, and it's a pleasure to have him down on the sideline today. Be able to see him quite a lot. And we might be able to convince him to head up into the commentary booth once or twice this season as well.
You have to excuse some of the dodgy camera work. I'm getting used to the new setup, so do bear with me, and I'll hand you back over to Tom.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at Braywick Park. Pleasure to be on the stream here. Connor Crowe here from Polar Media House. Yeah, it's a lovely evening for a bit of rugby.
It is. It's a great evening. Gave you a little shout out earlier, Con.
Ah, appreciate that, Tom.
Yeah, so why don't you give all of our fans a little insight into the work you've been doing at the club?
I mean, yeah, we've been on a really interesting project this season, well, last season, and following into this one, we've been doing a little documentary about the club, and also all the good about community rugby going on in the world. So, yeah, really excited to be back down here and filming a bit more and seeing what we get this season, hopefully developing the story a little bit further, and then being able to show it to the world and show how good Maidenhead is, but also how good rugby is.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing it. Seen a few snippets so far, so we're definitely excited.
I mean, yeah, Tom, you're on you feature on the comms in a couple of episodes, so really helps bring the magic to life.
Exactly. There's nothing like a northern accent to make a Southern Rugby Club sound good.
Yeah, you know, it's the nice, smooth, somber tones you bring to the live stream. It really helps.
I'll take that.
Have you got any insights for little stats on the away team here, Tom?
We do. A couple of games against the Maidenhead 2s last season, Beaconsfield. A draw in the first one and then a Maidenhead win in the second one. So I'm not sure how many players are across both teams, but it'll be kind of a new sight for a lot of these Maidenhead boys. Haven't played against these Beaconsfield lads, probably a few of them since they were at the youth setup.
Brilliant. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Gents, I'm going to leave you in the booth, and I'm going to make my way down to the pitch position, ready to continue the great content.
Been a pleasure. And out the Maids boys come. You can see Frenchie there. All 50 years old of him, standing tall at the head of that circle. And the rest of the Maidenhead army head over to their dugout. There's only about 4 seats in that dugout, so those will be reserved for the big boys. All 6 of our coaches and Charlene. Find many of these boys on the bench. I'm not expecting a seat in that dugout. A nice insight there. The Beaconsfield boys be out in just a minute. Kickoff still due for another 5 or so minutes yet, so there's plenty of time for them to come out. Maidenhead just eager to get this season underway. And out come the Beaconsfield players. The Bumblebee strips making a clear statement on this pitch. Used to some dulcet tones of the magenta and black. So some bright yellow and green really standing out against the backdrop of the Rugby Club stand. Looks like it's going to be Beaconsfield to kick us off today. Beaconsfield attacking from left to right. They've got the yellow and green striped top, green shorts, and the same yellow and green socks. Maidenhead attacking from right to left with the magenta and black stripe, black shorts, and the black and magenta socks. And away we go for the last pre-season game. And a great shot to start us off there. Taking Alex French on head first and heading straight back into the backfield. That's what you love to see from a back three player. Not afraid to get their hands dirty. Max Thomas drops back, sends it deep. And a safe take. A lot of space out wide here. Oh, and the fumble goes. It's a good shot up front. Messy start there. There'll be a knock on first from Beaconsfield. And then again by Maid. So it'll be the Maids put in. Good attacking start there from Beaconsfield. Some real intent to get on the front foot. Maidenhead a little tight there on the kick chase. Looked like there was space. If they could have got the ball out a bit quicker there, it's definitely something to watch.
Crouch! Cut! Bind! Set!
And the ref with a pretty loud voice there. Sorry about that. Turned his volume down a little bit. Josh Goscardini with his first hands on the ball there. Ooh, and just out in front. Yeah, that'll be another knock on. Some pre-match nerves here, looks like. Some couple of fumble balls. We'll have our second look at these front rowers going head to head. As we said in the pre-match, the two front row sets, sadly a green and field for Beaconsfield.
Both front rows, no preloading, yeah, and your head on the shoulders on there. Let's get back a little bit to give yourself a bit more space. Right.
Going head to head against Nicol, Leach and Mandozi for Maidenhead.
Crouch! Bind!
The ref not happy with that.
Front rows, first one I let go with the preloading, shoulder on the head on the shoulders there. I've just asked you to, there's got to be a gap. Yeah? Get the gap. Play.
Clear comms from the ref there. A great start. A great start from the ref there, being very, very clear on what he wants from the front rowers. As we said, always a battle up front there.
Bind!
Once again, the Beaconsfield put in.
Set.
And a great shove. A bit of a wheel there.
So just gone round, just gone round. It's gone round.
Be no benefit come from it.
It went round, then down.
You record it? Yeah, it's live stream.
And I watched that back later and know that was me. The only impact.
Crowd! Fine! Set!
A nice low shove from Maids, but a steady base. Think the ball can come out here. That's what we like to see. And a great pullback. 2-on-1 out wide here. And a great ball. Oh, and a great tap tackle there from Haywood on the wing. Legs tipping the tackle there.
Wait. No. Come here, mate. You've gone, you've lifted him, you've put him into the ground. Off you go.
Wow, and a yellow card to start his Maidenhead career.
Picked him up, turned him into the ground.
That is one you are not going to live down in a minute. We have that at within 5 minutes of a Maidenhead debut, a yellow card. It might be a record, that.
Line!
Could easily be a record. And to be honest, you can't really argue with it too much.
Okay, so back.
For anybody less familiar with the rules there, the referee unhappy with the leg tip. And if the legs do come up, it's just a penalty unless there is force into the ground. So that's what the ref is saying there. Saying that the legs not only came above the horizontal, but also there was power into the ground. And a great drive on the scrum there. On the maul, sorry. Maidenhead got to get low on the line here. Beaconsfield going to look for a couple of pick and goes.
That's fine, he's come over.
And the steal on the line. Beaconsfield looked too high in the challenge there. Maidenhead being able to get under and firing through. Oh, and a bit of a scuff from Moscadini at the back there. Always a lot of pressure in your own area, but you want to try and get that at least out of the 22. So Joshie will be a bit unhappy with that. Just came off his instep.
6.
So another attacking platform here. 6 or 7 meters out. Beaconsfield will really be looking to capitalise. Look very strong on the drive there, but just a little high in the pick and goes. Go again to the maul.
No, it's gone down in the front. The front man went down. That's fine. Oh.
Ref happy with the sack there. And a good shot from JJ there. Not falling for the give and go. And Jake Leach with the steal on the line. Maidenhead getting away with it twice. 2 steals on the line. Something Beaconsfield are not going to be very happy with at all. Moscadini coming into the pocket once again. Be hoping to get a cleaner strike this time if they do choose the exit. No. El Monk saying, get away from that, Josh. This is my ball. Box kicking coming. And a good take at the back there. Wow, some really nice pace. A lot of players out here on the left. If Beaconsfield can see that, it's a 2-on-1 on Greg. Offload inside. Good scramble defence. The gaps are there for Beaconsfield if they keep this pace going. Maidenhead looking a bit shell-shocked at the pace that Beaconsfield are playing here. Great tandem drive. About a metre from the line here. Goes for the snipe.
7, release!
And the try is given. A little pick and go there. And hoping to get a try score when I can turn around and see his number. And a fantastic start by the boys in yellow there.
No, it's fine.
Real pace and intent in that attack. And I believe that was Beaconsfield number 3, Field, with that try. Couldn't quite see in the bundle of players there, but that's what I'm going for now. And the conversion's good, a great nudge. And Maidenhead have really got to pull themselves together here.
Yeah, no, the ball went
Two
left
chances to
and
clear
your
the
front man went
lines.
down, your front man went down. So, yeah,
Neither
you
of
caught
which
that.
executed.
Oh, no, they didn't take that to ground. I didn't see that in there.
Can hear the ref having a quick chat with the Beaconsfield captain there. Not happy with the way that their rolling maul went down.
Yeah, I'm good.
Ref says he's happy with it. And the restart from Greg Smith. Phil Wells up to challenge.
Backwards.
And that's a Maidenhead ball. Great. Well played from Phil Wells there, winning that ball.
No hands, leave, green.
And Maidenhead's real first time to have a go on the ball.
Leave it, green.
And Elliot Monk getting caught out there.
Yes, nice. All in the charge there.
On his own, JJ's on his own. And wow, great shot again. Beaconsfield right now just looking like they want this game a little bit more. Max Thomas stepping in at 10. Oh, and you can hear that noise. And Thomas a little bit slow to get up after that one.
Sorry, no, I didn't see him there.
Good claim and well wrapped up from Greg Smith on the kick chase there. But he's found grass. Oh, and the bounce not getting away from Thomas a little bit, but could have rolled a hell of a lot further there. Maidenhead can count themselves lucky, and another great kick from Thomas, finding grass in the 22. Is the kick chase good enough? You'll expect this one to go off the park. No, keeps it on.
Keep coming.
Wow, and that's
Onside.
unusual decision to keep that on the park. Let's see if it works out. A lot of space in the back corner. Greggy looking for the 50-22.
7, you just ran forward until he went past you, no.
And the penalty given
7,
against JJ
still
there.
advancing.
Another new rule that
Fine.
I think a couple of players that are maybe a little bit little less switched on, like our JJ is, not getting used to the new rules there. As soon as that ball goes up, you cannot just slow your feet and let the kicker catch up. You must be coming back to where the ball was if you were offside. That rule catching JJ out there and Maidenhead falling foul of the penalty.
He just limited options at that one there, because if there hadn't been 2 of them, he might not have kicked. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Right, but the ball's gone left, so it's immaterial.
It's one of those rules, the new offside rules, when you get a little bit of a kick tennis going on like that. It's very easy to get caught out like JJ did there. Not a clean win there from Beaconsfield, but got the ball nonetheless. And a great clear out of Jake Leach there. Leachy got the steal on the line, but that time gets melted. Some space out on the right wing if Beaconsfield can spot this. And when they do, bang. Front rower out wide, got no other direction to go in other than straight down the throat. Gotta love it. Beaconsfield going hands again. Good steal from Haywood. Maidenhead need a 9 here. The ball's going to be out. Good counter ruck. Great counter ruck. Yep. Maidenhead too slow there. That's
11, pushing it back. 11, pushing it back.
When the ball's waiting there like that, and the threat of the ball coming out, you know that there's going to be a fire call. Beaconsfield firing straight the way through the ruck, and Maidenhead had no other option than to give it up. But the penalty stays in bounds. Wow, trying to really reach the 5 there and just not having it. Oh, unlucky. Almost gets on the end of his own kick. Doesn't quite have the legs.
Keep the tackles down for me, please.
Oh, and Beaconsfield just a little flat there. Yeah, and a knock on there from Beaconsfield, just a little one. Beaconsfield finding themselves a little bit flat because the gaps were there. they just stand off a little bit and they need someone running out the back like they have been before. It's a shame because there was space and there was the overlap.
51 seconds. Twice you've gone in very upright now, okay? If you don't start bending.
This ref not taking any prisoners. Really not taking any prisoners.
Just had a word with you before about tackle height.
I believe that's Phil Wells getting told he'll also be seeing the wrong side of the yellow card unless he drops his tackle height.
Bind! Set!
A lot of spin on that ball.
No.
Ooh. Maidenhead getting away with one there. If that's going to be a reset.
Nobody hooked it.
Maidenhead really getting away with one there. Leachy,
Go
a
the
very
same one, so you can't come on.
very experienced hooker.
No hook. We'll just go again. To
Yeah.
level.
It's a very experienced hooker there. Just I
Never
think
went through
missing the
prop
ball.
feet.
Maybe a little bit of miscommunication there between Monkey and Leachy in the middle there. Haven't played together too much. Got a few caps for the ones last season, did Monkey, but Leachy was normally sent off, so he didn't play in them.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
And a great push. Frenchie just having to dig the ball out there under real pressure. That's when, as a 9, you just say thanks to the big guy for getting you out of jail
Want to see some arms?
and eating up that challenge. Moscadini stepping into the backfield. A little bit of a shin roller. Can that be a clean pickup? It is. Does really well to escape the pressure. Oh, and that's unlucky. It's very unlucky. Right in front of the camera.
Oh, mate, I'm right
That'll be
back
the
in
first
line.
one that he looks back when he watches the live stream back in the morning. I think it was
I was
just
right in line with it.
about
Oh,
forward,
yeah.
but very close.
Okay.
I think Sky Sports are replaying that 3 or 4 times to see what they make of it. We sadly, you get the one look and the one look only. So you've got to take our word for it.
Just a couple of tackle heights down here, okay? Just try and bend.
Ref being very stern on the tackle height. Talking to both the
good?
Beaconsfield and Maidenhead
No.
captains, making sure that they're relaying that message
Yeah.
onto their teams.
Time back on.
Not shy of a piece of cheese, I don't think, this ref. Guess the yellows are there for a reason, and he's not afraid to show them. Yeah.
Crouch!
And Maidenhead will have
Bind!
a nice
Set.
place to go and play now. And Frenchie having to do the dirty work again. Not happy with his base, having to pull it out of there. And you'll be able to see Tom Marland. The Maidenhead yellow card is back on at the 13 slot. So Maidenhead back to a full 15
You're off your
cohort.
feet.
Maidenhead go out the back. Oh, and another spill ball. And for a dry day, there's been a lot of balls on the ground there. That's something that Brad's definitely going to want to have a look at half-time. I think the boys on the sideline will be thinking some sticky glue on the hands. And the miss pass is on. Good tip again. It's a 2-on-1 out wide if they can spot it. Fields away. Bang. Good shot from the Moscadini at the back there. That's what an extra 10 years on every other player on the pitch can give you. Some man weight. And Beaconsfield go wide again. Making some good ground when they do go wide.
He's hasn't touched it now. 9, stop
Running
screen,
those rugby league lines. Oh, and just an absolute hospital pass. Well, it goes backwards. Nichols on the ball. Oh, just loses his feet.
No, it's your...
The inside line, good wrap up from Phil Wells. Oh, and he's on the ball there. And great turnover, Mandozi. That's what he's there to do. Has three meal deals before every game.
3.
And that's what it can do. Such a low centre of gravity. It's just a shame he's a Chelsea fan.
Can you take a step for us, please, gents? Come on, 10. Thank you very much.
Moscadini. Good clean strike from Josh there. Couple of scuffs early on, but that one he'll be happy
Take
with.
the line first, please. Make my job easy.
Bang on
Line's yours.
halfway. And I don't remember a single time that Maidenhead have seen the clean side of the Beaconsfield 22. Not sure there's been a single entry in there so far in the first 20 minutes. Something that they'll be aiming to change, but a spill ball at the top, just outside of Phil Wells' fingers. Still magenta ball. Good carry from Thomas there. Still behind the gain line, but back onto halfway they go. Good tip. Three men in the ruck there from Maidenhead. Really getting scared of these Beaconsfield boys committing too many and those counter rucks. But 3 men for no compete on the other side leaves you short on the outside. And I think that's what we've been seeing the difference so far. You can see when Maidenhead, it's a great kick in behind. Oh, and he slaps it in. Wow, putting himself under real pressure.
4, you're off feet, release. You're off feet, you're off feet. You lifted fine and went off feet.
Not sure about the decision to try and keep that in. Maybe he wasn't happy with the line out, but I feel like the Beaconsfield line out's been pretty strong so far. Could have given himself a real clean. Instead, having to clear from his own try line. But it's a good boot, and he finds grass again.
There you go. Fine.
And Haywood, he likes doing this in the sevens games. A bit of empty space, skip and a jump. And he's away. Oh, and a great offload from the ground. And there we go, the first entry into the 22.
No, you've gone too long. 2. Yo, you never lifted it.
Great shot again. The double tackles from Beaconsfield have been phenomenal so far. Thomas acting as 10.
Let's go, JJ.
Beaconsfield with the extra numbers out wide. Every time Maidenhead seem to go wide, there's always a few Bumblebee shirts there to give him a nice what for. And just a little fumble there. Trying something. There's not been a lot going for them, Maidenhead. Every time they seem to make a break, there's a few players there to get right up in the face. I think the key difference we've been seeing so far is
22.
when Beaconsfield are running those classic rugby shapes, one man comes nice and flat and you pull out the back, it's drawing in the Maidenhead defenders, and they're getting 2-on-1s out wide.
Thank you.
But going the other way, not quite seeing the same joy.
No lift. Then you took too long, so I was like. Crouch! Oh! Bind!
Drew,
Set!
get narrower. Drew, narrower.
You'd expect a clearance kick. It's the pick up from 8. Wow, and Elliot Monk does really well. Not sure where the blind side was, but the last thing you want your 9 doing is eating up a pick from the 8 right on the defensive line and having to made the tackle, but gave up 5 meters in doing so. Give Beaconsfield a lot of breathing room. Box kicking coming. Looks like it's staying on the pitch. Good take from Greggy. And Haywood again will look to stretch his legs. And away we go, Maidenhead with space. Oh, and a great tap tackle. Oh, and just finds himself out. Wow. Won the collision, but just got tripped up on the way through. Really unlucky there. Really unlucky. And Tommy at 13 will be looking to stamp his name on this game. Get Maidenhead's first try after the early yellow. They want something to look back on other than that challenge. Didn't quite get it there. Bit of a strange line out there, but it works to Beaconsfield. I think a bit of miscommunication on both ends. Yeah.
He's gone off over the ball, he's off his feet, falls over the top.
Yeah.
Fide's followed him.
Maidenhead just a little bit all over the place. And in a ruck like that, if the ball ends up on your side of the field, the referee's always going to ask questions. And if there's somebody who's led there, even if it's...
Five, if you're going to go over the ball.
Even if it's not you that's actually made that ball go there, if you're led on your ass and the ball's at your feet, you're going to be the one that gets pinged for it.
I think both sides just got to look at their tackle height, to be fair. If you just drop out a little bit.
Again, asking about the tackle height. We'd expect to see a couple of penalties for anything that the ref deems.
Just a little bit on tackle height, and we'll ask you the same, just make my job a little bit easier. I'd like to see a bend, just my picture's just slightly wrong at the moment. Want to see it from both sides. Cheers.
There've definitely been a few big shots, a few shoulders to chests, and I think that's what the referee is looking at there. Something that in a previous day and age would have been celebrated. Really, the refs want to be seeing a dip at the back.
Be positive for me, and then I'll give you the turnover.
And then try and make that classic cheat-to-cheat tackle rather than these upright shots that we often see.
I've got a problem with my pictures at the moment. I feel with both sides. You're not giving me that bend at the hips. I'm just... So, there's probably a few, and I'm probably just missing them.
So exciting. I bet it's more fun on there as well.
If I get my pictures right at pre-season, it helps me as well. So
not allowed to cross this line. Sorry.
That would be great. You got 16 left. Yeah, good. Fantastic.
So it'd be a Beaconsfield penalty. He's been striking them well so far, so you'd expect this to be pretty decent clearance. Oh, and he won't be happy with that. Oh, and he has got the meters. I don't think it was quite the connection he was after, but can't really argue with the outcome. Griffiths there with a good ground gainer, but there'll be a Beaconsfield line out here. Oh, and a good maul again. Nickel bringing him down, but referee happy with the sack once again. Maul still rumbles. And you'll see, even when it spins off, Maidenhead having to pull out of there and get back in front. And it'll be a Maidenhead put in, ball not clean. No clean ball, and Leachy comes out of the pile with it. His small, slender frame kind of nicking in there, getting on top of the ball and not letting that go. Used to be a bit of a pile-on when the old mauls go down. Nowadays, the ref blows that whistle very quickly, unless there's a clear ball at the back. As soon as he doesn't have visibility, he'll blow the whistle and give that over. So turnover ball, Maidenhead with the put-in. And a good clean one. That's probably the best base of the day that Monkeys had. And a great shot. The 9 coming out there to make a tackle. Rido trying to hit Max Thomas. And Dan Barber's away. 1-on-1 with the 15. Bumps him. Bumps another. Good scramble tackle there. Bit of a fumble from Moscanini. Gets the ball away. Greggy gets smashed. Good tackle. Beaconsfield with great line speed, meeting up. Barber goes again. Quick ruck there from Maidenhead. This is where they get the overlap. 2-on-1. JJ's got space out wide. Ball back inside. Greg Smith with the finish. Try for Maidenhead. And a good finish. All started from a fantastic break from Dan Barber. Bumping 3, bumping 4. Setting up a beautiful base. And then Maidenhead, the real killer, the first time really in this first half that they've been able to get a ruck speed of 1-2 seconds. Nice long present, quick clear over, Monkey gets the ball away, and that's what Maidenhead can do. As soon as there's a 2-on-1 out wide, they put it away. JJ doing really well to get the ball back inside, and that'll actually be his last contribution, at least until he comes back on. But with the amount of players, you won't imagine you'll be seeing many players have a second stint on the pitch. And the conversion's good from Greggy. Scores it and converts it. Score 7-7. Half an hour played, and that'll be our first set of changes. Max Thomas coming off with a bit of a limp. Nothing too serious, but in one of these games, as soon as you feel a bit of niggle, you may as well just get somebody on, especially when you've got the Magenta Army on the bench. I think Beaconsfield potentially feel a little hard done by a 7-7 score if this were to be it at half-time. Had most of the possession, most of the territory, definitely the more exciting attacks. One breakaway from Maidenhead, and that's all you need, 7-7. Ball goes back to Moscadini, and that one comes down with Snow on top. Good clean take, and you'll expect footwork here again. Good shot. Good line speed from Josh Nichol. And it looks like Toby on at the 6. Wow, is that going to roll all the way? Won't be too happy with that. Came off his boot, probably a little bit harder than he meant to. Greggy not taking any chances and just dotting that down. So this would be a goal line dropout. Really the first chance we have to see Greggy kick one deep off the drop. Likes to drop him short off the kickoff, so this one he'll want to be putting his foot through it. And a good strike. Oh, and the fumble. A shout from the pitch, straight out. Put a doubt in his mind there. Didn't want to catch it and run himself off. Did no idea where the line was. Caught in two minds about whether to leave it and catch it, and that's the result. Maidenhead put in. And a dart there from Courtney on at the hook for Jake Leach. Elliott didn't fancy flinging that one out. Didn't have a clear line to 10, so decides to take it himself. You don't mind that. Oh, and a big shot on Tommy in midfield. Losing a couple of meters there. Happened to the Magenta boys a few more times than they used to, I think. Charlie Thomas off the bench, straight into the action. Beaconsfield with 3 in the backfield and dropping a 4th and a 5th into the backfield, expecting the kick there. Oh, it's off his feet. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it's unlucky. A really good chase from Drew Prince, knocks it back. Elio just can't quite handle it. Fumbles. Fly hacks it on. Ref wasn't having any of it. Beaconsfield puts in. They've been pretty strong off there. 8 to 9. Gained some good meters there, making 3 or 4 meters off the back of the scrum. No 9, think someone's going to have to go. Wow, and Josh Moscadini not looking very comfortable at all. Not what you want to see in pre-season. Ref blowing up straight away. Looks like Elliot Frisbee is coming on already. Had a few injuries in his time as Josh, so played the majority of last season after a pretty lengthy time out. So we want to see him in a made shirt for as long as we can have him. So you can see Elliot Frisbee here coming on with the number 10 already on his shirt. He'll be stepping in for Josh. Bit of a patchy attendance history, Frizz, if we put it politely like that. But he's committed to a full season, so we'll be very happy to have him. And you can see a good turnout. We often get a good turnout for these games, and thankfully off Josh walks. Good to see him walking off there, looking a little bit shook up. He's a tough cookie. Yeah, as we were saying, we often have the Friday night lights. This one is our Thursday night lights, and as we come into August, we've still got a bit of sunshine as we come towards 8:15. But we do get a good turnout on these games. It's always nice to see the community coming together. That's what rugby's really about. So Beaconsfield with the put into the scrum. About 5 meters right of midfield. And the dummy switch, oh, a little bit high out there. And a really great carry, making a hell of a lot of meters. 12, 13 meters made off the back of the scrum.
Tell him, Oscar! Tell him, Oscar!
Ruck speed a little bit slower than what they're used to. Field with a good carry in midfield. Maidenhead looking for the counter, not coming. But there is an overlap out here. Oh, can't get it away. Yeah, a little bit of a fumble there. It's a shame because there definitely was space. Definitely got the numbers. Rido looked fine in that. Jump back to the onside. And here we go. Another Maidenhead debut here. That'll be Mandozi and Nickel coming off for Abramishville and Arife. 2 new front rowers for us this season. 2 new front rowers. Be good to see them in their first scrum. Arife making his debut for Maids a couple of weeks back over in Treorchy. Made a real impact over there. So it'd be good to see him and the big Georgian in the front row.
Set.
Good take there. Frey's going a little bit early on the wrap there. Yeah, it looks like a steal. Yeah, absolutely. And you don't see many scrum halves getting those turnovers, but absolutely won it. A really great take. And he goes quick. Goes quick. Great carry. Finds space. Goes out the back, but can't find it. And here goes Dan Barber again. Just such power in the big Scot. No, ref not happy with that. Yeah, coming from an offside position, saw the ball and just couldn't help himself from trying to grab it. That's a get out of jail free card for Maids there. A lot of space opening up in the backfield from just a short quick tap. Riedel doing really well, getting that steal. And then the quick tap opened the space up.
Yeah, I just didn't think you went far enough for it. You saw the ball, you went played the ball before your feet and even got round there.
Maidenhead
There you go.
coming up there as we are just listening to the ref explain the rules of offside there to the Beaconsfield boys. And on comes a fan favourite in these parts for the line out,
Just wait a second.
Mr. Roly Balla. Roly Poly as he's
Right, okay.
as he's known.
Yeah, yeah.
Straight off the bench and straight in to throw his first dart of the game. Been working on these over the off season as Roly, so it'll be good to see what he's got in the locker here. Good clean line. Little bit. Freddie Tipton with a great line off Frizz and shrugs off one. Does another. Wow, what a carry, Freddie Tipton. Wasn't a great setup to Frizz. Oh, and there's space there if Toby can get it away. There's one handoff. Greggy steps inside. No room there. Good scramble from Beaconsfield. No room to try and play there. Wellesley with a good carry. Maidenhead really knocking on the door. Frizz thinks he sees an opening. Gets melted. Maidenhead need to settle this ball down. Settle it down and not throw away something stupid. They're in a great position to take the lead just before half time. Phil Wells on. Tries something in the backfield. Just nobody has the pace. It's actually a really great knock. Haywood was just on his heels, not ready for it, and Rowley's about the slowest player on the pitch, so good execution, good idea, just maybe the wrong personnel and maybe a lack of comms out wide there. Dan, been a real menace for Maidenhead. Maidenhead really knocking on the door. You'll expect a few pick and goes here. That looks like Barber again. No one home. Wellesley's got it now. As Rowley makes his way out onto the wing once again. Screaming for a crossfield kick. Don't think it'll come. Space there for the snipe if Elliott's watching. Slings it wide. Oh, and a good fly hack away. And another penalty, offside. That's two now. Right on the Beaconsfield try line. Rowley with his hands on the ball.
Second one, you know what happens next.
We do know what happens. A ref who likes a yellow as much as this is not going to be afraid to put his second yellow in a preseason game. You often see people be a bit more lenient in these games. Not the case today. Maybe giving people a bit more of an insight of what a real game come the season's going to act. As we have our clock in the red. Whereas a disclaimer, this clock has absolutely no relevance to what the referee has in his pocket. So we could well have another 10 minutes. We have that in the red. Unsure. We'll hopefully hear the ref call last play at some point.
Just wait for me, time is still off. Time back on.
Tap from Rowley. Oh, and a good shot on Phil Wales there. Chops him a couple of metres short of the try line. And some score. Yes, and there we go. A really good tackle up front, but maybe the follow-up around the ruck just not quite good enough. Maidenhead going reasonably quickly.
Number 9.
Oh no, holding on. Sorry, not a try. Misread that completely. Holding on. Wow, what a turnover. And Beaconsfield will call it that, the half. What a turnover on the try line. Look, for all intents and purposes, like Maidenhead had gone for a quick tap, but that'll be the half. Fantastic half there. 7-7. Doesn't really reflect how tight this game has been.
Yeah, it was a very well competed game. No one really ran away with it at all. It was mainly camped in our half.
It was indeed. Beaconsfield with what was probably more possession, more territory, more attacking chances, but the only thing that really matters at the end of the half is what the scoreline, and that says it's even.
So the floodlights will start to take effect, and as I say, I'm still getting used to the new equipment, so apologies now if it's a bit choppy.
Yep.
Still trying to work it out.
And the voice of Mr. Anthony Haywood there, our lead and sole cameraman, the true hero behind this entire setup.
Assistant cameras still hiring. a bit of support.
Yeah.
Tom's joined us this season, which is great. Not great for Tom because he's out commission for rugby now. Much to our detriment, but to my gain in the box, which is great.
Yep, it will be my dulcet tones that you'll hear for quite a lot of these comms this season. Played all of last season, missed a few games, and scored what has been quoted by people, not me, as one of the most electrifying tries in Maidenhead first team history. But sadly, the boots have been hung up, and so the mic's taken its place. And we do have our own live stream up in the corner, so if you want to drop any comments, any shout outs, what you thought of the half, we're more than happy to discuss that. Be nice to hear if we've got anybody on the Beaconsfield side. We try and keep this live stream as even as possible, but I must admit it's hard not to show my bias at some time, so I apologise for that for any Beaconsfield through and throughers that have joined us on the live stream. And a very cheery referee at half-time. Happy that we agreed with him on the forward pass and on a couple of other calls.
We have the luxury of instant replay, so we can see if something's close or not. What's the what do they call it? TAR, isn't it? What's the
VAR?
VAR,
TMO,
close.
TMO, yeah.
I don't know what it's called in cricket. It's called something else in cricket.
Hawkeye.
That's the one.
Whichever you like, we've got it. Sadly, we don't have the facilities to put it up on the screen. We are working on it. We're working on that and a couple of other touches and highlights that we can add to the stream, but it's proven a little bit more difficult than we imagined. So we'll give a couple of them a try, and if they don't work, then we'll axe them. So at 7-7, Anthony, what do you think the Beaconsfield team talk going on in this huddle down to our left is right now?
Now you put me on the spot. I don't know, because they're moving the ball pretty well, and they're having a lot of success in the scrum in the first half. It's just their final pass or their final handling of the ball seems to be letting them down a little bit at the moment.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely right. Every time they attack, they look like they can go out the back, they can cause issues, but every single one of these breakaways that they've had and little chances, there doesn't seem to be anything tangible coming from it. And then on the other hand, they've had territory and real balls, a couple of catch and drives right on the try line, probably 3 or 4 times that they could have converted with only the one try coming from it. I think six entries to the Maidenhead 22, and only 1 try to come of it. It's not the best conversion rate. Maidenhead entering only the 3 times and getting the 1 try. So
Certainly had a lot more of the possession than we did.
Yeah, it's be interesting whether there is a bit of a wind blowing through the park. Not so much, but maybe just enough that, you know, as you're dropping the ball onto the boot, it's drifting away. You're not quite hitting the spike of the ball. Once it's in the air, you're not getting the flight that you wanted when you struck it. So it'd be nice to see whether in the second half that does play any kind of effect. You'll notice that Maidenhead off the pitch right now, gone back into the changing rooms. It's a little bit of a chill in the air, so maybe the people warming up, gonna get on at half time, is thinking that maybe going inside is the best bet. I know Brad will definitely won't be wanting to have his say. Frenchie will be having his say. Maidenhead will be expecting a lot more out of themselves in this second half. Beaconsfield, I think, can be pretty happy. Maybe let down with the fact that it's only 7, but I think their overall performance has been pretty good. So they'll be wanting more of the same, just maybe with that final pass, that final thing, bit tighter in the second half.
One thing I would like to point out, if you see the short chap in the middle, Maidenhead followers for many years would recognise Russ, who was the director of rugby here about 7 years ago. He's obviously gone to just down the road, the M40 to Beaconsfield now. Just wasn't sure if anyone had spotted that, but just pointing that one out.
And on the sideline for some more Maidenhead people, you'll notice not in his rugby boots. Chris Gill in flats on the pitch, which Billy now has evidence for on the live stream. Well, I think just too lazy to come out and play with us today, Gilly. Hopefully see him at some point this season, though. Yeah. And Greggy has the ball, ready to kickstart this second half. Doesn't look like so many changes made at half-time there. Pretty much the same team that finished the first half has come back on the pitch. Greggy with his hands on the ball, ready to get us started. Charlene just making her way off. And then we'll get underway for the last 40 minutes of pre-season rugby.
Yeah, sorry. There you go. You're Greg. Sorry. Okay, time on.
And away we go for the second half, and a nice short kickoff. Great claim there. Phil Wells putting some real pressure on, but a lovely claim. There has been a change. My mistake. George Swin on for Maidenhead. Played a lot last season. Got himself a couple of first-team caps. Oh no! And Haywood almost nicks it. Would have walked under the sticks if he could have collected that. Beaconsfield getting pushed right back into their 22. Maidenhead will look to put their foot on the neck here, try and pin them back. They'll be looking for a scruffy clear. Only 2 in the backfield right now, with Haywood still tied up. Monkey dropping back into the pocket. I know, can't really argue with that, with the right foot from the box kick. Breaks the 22, but a great start from Maidenhead. Ready to put some pressure on at the start of this second half.
Thank you. You all right, fella? It has indeed. Long time. How you doing?
Whatever Brad said, whatever Cammy said in there at half-time. Looked like Maidenhead coming out with a killer instinct for the first time this game. Oh. And our apologies for a bit of a lag there, but looks like we're back on.
Right.
Will be a Beaconsfield put in. Just looks like outside of the 22, so any clearance kick will have to stay on the park. Ref not happy with the setup.
Yeah. Go all the way back. No heads on shoulders either. Come on.
A little bit of information for you. The Beaconsfield 9 was actually at college at Henley till the end of this year. And he was with Ealing, but it looks like he's moved now over to Beaconsfield. That's stand right out.
Bind! Set!
And that's a free kick, and he goes quick. Oh, ref not happy, it was behind him.
You have to take it from the 8. Keep going 10.
Ref being really clear there.
Yeah. It's gone early.
Just saying that if he wants to go quick from any scrum pens, any free kicks, he's got to take the ball back to the 8's feet and then try and play that. Wow, and they're going for the tap. You often see a sky ball come from a free kick on the edge of the 22, but them going quick, and then they've made meters, so you can't really argue. Wow, and a good steal from Freddie Tipton there. Refays away. He's on his own. Needs support. But and look at him staying on his feet. Fantastic carry. Can Maidenhead play quick? They've still got the numbers if they can see it. Drew Prince, step inside. Another quick ruck there. Maidenhead got to keep the pressure up. Oh, and the tip gets away from him. Charlie Thomas tried something out the back, didn't quite come off. Phil Wells conducting play there. Great ruck speed. Beaconsfield look like they're not really challenging too much. And a turnover. He did look isolated.
18 had rights. 3 holding.
Looked like Monkey gave a Refe the ball. Bit isolated. Just no one there with the big man. Just proved a minute ago how he can stay on his feet like any of them, but and a little bit of a collision with the camera there.
We hit the cameraman, so it must be going at an angle. There we go. So I'm gonna go here.
And Anthony putting his body on the line to save the camera there, ladies and gentlemen, and busting up his hand doing it. We went the entire season last season without that happening once, and yet we're still in pre-season and it's already gone. Not sure how much of that you could see on the camera, but that's a stinger. Another Beaconsfield penalty.
Number 4.
Phil Wells, hands in the ruck. And hopefully he's not aiming for us again here. Oh, and he's got hold of it. Yeah.
Just head to the line again for me, please.
So we have Ryan Hughes just coming onto the pitch there for Luke Haywood. Be good to see him get some minutes in a Maidenhead top. And welcome to the studio, Mr. Alex French.
Debut up here, first time.
We've got a little bit of a pleasure, actually. First time for Mr. French bracing us up here.
We've got a seat in here. There's got to be a seat, so there we go. Breathing all over the mic.
Still
Evening, ladies
breathing
and gents.
And stinking up this place as well.
No, that's Gilly. That's Gilly behind me. How's it look from the commentary box, Tom?
Yeah, it looks like Beaconsfield have honestly been on the front foot for the majority of this game. Looks like every time they go wide, they've got a man overlap, they've got space out there. If they could have put the last couple of passes together, then they could have caused us real issues.
You do know they had a yellow card in the first half, don't you? That was why there was an overlap. We had 14 on the pitch.
I know, even so. Every time we try and hold it out the back, we've had 3-4 men in most rucks, so every time we've gone out there, it's been double tackles.
It's all right, Frisbee's going to pull some strings here.
He is indeed.
Elliot Frisbee, 12 looked like he's ready to run over someone. Here we go. We'll go the other way.
And a good nudge through there from Greg Smith, finds grass and finds the sideline. Oh, and Beaconsfield tried to play quick, and the ref bailing them out there. That was a crazy decision.
Two players here. Two made players. Yeah, that's fine.
How are the fitness levels looking out there, Frenchie? Are you happy with everybody on there? Everybody done their Broncos?
Personally, or the squad? I think personally, I'm feeling my age at the minute, but yeah, there's some lively legs out there. Plenty of subs for us to roll on. We're all right. We're building. Less Broncos this season than last year.
Yeah, it does seem to be that way.
Does it look a bit slower, has it? I think the lads are still recovering from last year's Bronco. It's the longest Bronco known to man.
And a good steal from Toby there. Beaconsfield for probably the
Out
third.
the back, here we go.
Probably for the third
Let it
time.
go. Trust the hands. Let him go. Drew will put in some footwork for us there. They've done well to scramble there.
Double tackle on there on Drew out wide. And Phil Wells with a crazy line.
Yeah, if Wellesley runs that quickly and tries to catch at the same time, there's only one outcome.
And Monkey falling foul to the big man shouting his name. Really got to be.
Here we go.
That.
Here we go. Square him up. Swinney, square him up. It's a good chop.
Great tackle.
We'll rebuild.
Got a good support there.
Little red in here.
Arife. Low centre of gravity. No.
Arife's looked lively on the carry since he's come on.
He has done.
Wellesley with an out the back.
Oh, and the space is on there. Wellesley's got to make up for his mistake. No, starts jogging instead.
Greg Smith will beat him with time to spare there. That's a knock-on, we'll take that.
And he's doing that. Knock-on by Beaconsfield, so that'll be a Maidenhead put-in. Some crazy back and forth there. Maidenhead on the front foot. Little bit of a spill, and suddenly could easily have gone under the Maid sticks there.
Phil Wells has realised that Sean Ingall's still on his 93rd holiday of pre-season, so has taken on the ball-playing forward role. We want to encourage everyone to have the confidence to play with ball in hand down at Maidenhead, unless your name's Phil Wells. Carry the ball and hit rucks. Sam Bunton back in the squad today. Sam took a month hiatus from pre-season to move house and sit in an empty furnished house with his girlfriend. Banned from all training, made up he had a norovirus so he couldn't infect the entire squad, and yet was on Instagram posting about it being the proudest day of his life. Welcome back, Sam.
He's a hero.
No, you missed it there. You missed the ball.
And a great nudge, and if that can roll, it's going to... Fantastic kick. Gaining a lot of territory there.
Yeah.
And Beaconsfield will be ringing in the changes.
Just change it. Just change it.
And a few of the players who made an impact in early coming back on.
Russ Bolton, coach for Beaconsfield today, former head coach of Maidenhead. I wonder how many different shaped, coloured, sized balls they've used at training this week. Lots of multi-directional touch. Very fun.
28. You've only been going 12 minutes.
And we do have a Beaconsfield player down in midfield there. I don't quite have the number, so can't give you the name, but that's what the referee stopped play for here, so hopefully he'll be on his feet and we can get back underway.
Cameraman's got a phone call in case we do miss any of the action in the next few minutes. It's just...
And Frenchie, have you ever seen a Maidenhead debut last less than 5 minutes before a yellow card? Or is that a first for you?
I can't say I recall anyone having such a short stint, although it did seem a tad harsh to me from on the field.
From this side, I mean, all of the telltale signs were there. Legs were lifted, a bit of force into the ground, but you've got to have a bit of leeway at this point in the season.
I'm not sure we've got the same perception of force there.
Yeah.
Although it won't save him from the fines committee.
That's true.
Got a good rumble on again. They've clearly been doing some work on their driving maul here, Beaconsfield. Set to play some very unattractive rugby.
But effective.
Yeah.
Ball's pulled. Oh, and it's behind him. Here they go again. There is space out there. Bit of a scuff, but it might work for him.
My
oh
goodness.
My goodness, Drew. And there's the bounce. Great pick up.
Oh, he's knocked it on. He's knocked the ball on.
Oh my goodness me.
If you're after a rugby clinic, turn off now. If you're after entertainment, Braywick's the place for you.
And Drew Prince has just been saved from a hefty fine by a fumble on the line there for a ridiculous fly high.
Thanks for having me, guys. I'm going to hand over to first team flanker Chris Gill.
Is that with an F or a W? Evening.
Evening, Mr. Gill.
How we doing, lads?
We're doing all right.
Tom, I've come up here because I got a text, some bit of intel, that you were slagging me off on the live stream.
Not sure who's passed that on to you, but it's completely false information.
I'm not going to tell you who it was, but I quote you saying I was lazy. You're not supposed to tell everyone that. I've been on holiday and I'm injured.
Everyone noticed that on holiday came first before injured there.
Yeah, man, I only get 6 weeks holiday. I've got limits. Got to limit my holiday, mate. Only get 6 weeks in the summer. Further 7 for the rest of the year. You know how it is.
So, defensive scrum, but got the put in here from Maids. Beaconsfield will be looking to get the nudge on that they've had for the majority of this game. Try and nick this one.
I think Beaconsfield have looked quite sharp.
They have. There's been a lot of Frenchies had to pull and bail L out a few times, pull the ball out from the 8 earlier than he would have liked to.
Well, in a league where the first team are going to be in a big, strong, scrummaging league, that does not bode well. Freddie Tipton on the break.
Yeah.
Makes a few yards. Decent. Not bad.
Yeah, leave it there. Thank you.
And there is space. Toby showing a clean pair of legs.
No, it went down,
The ball gets spilled, but it's a knock on from Maidenhead.
Could tell it's pre-season, just a few of the basics, just ball presentation at ruck time, not quite up to scratch, and these are things that both Beaconsfield and Maidenhead will look to etch out in the next couple of weeks.
You can, and clearly the bottles of sticky hand glue were empty in the changing rooms before this game.
Liquid chalk shortage in the UK.
Yeah, must be. That's the only thing that can explain it, I think, on both sides. Yeah, and it's very nice for Mr. Whippy to come and catch the end of this game.
What's your go-to, Tom?
I'm a simple man. Cone, soft scoop, raspberry sauce.
No flake.
The flake can be there if it wants. I think it's often overpriced.
I'm flake. 99p flake for £3.50. Love it.
A whoa, whoa, whoa from the ref. That's nice, clear commentary there.
I'm
Boys.
not going to let the ball come in until you are stationary, okay? Understand? Good. Crackle.
Crack on. Beaconsfield lining up with a pretty simple back line off this one.
I'm guessing 12 hard line, blindside winger out the back for the 13 to run hard on him, skip past the 15. If I was a betting man.
And we shall see. I don't think you'd get very good odds.
10 will drop it.
Yeah. You might not get very good odds seeing as they've run that every single play. But we'll see. Ball in from the 9. New 9 on for Beaconsfield. No.
Oh, hello, I was wrong.
Oh,
hell of a move as well. Drew Prince is in here. Oh.
Great tackle. Does well to read it there. Tommy's got the gas. Oh, and just...
I'll eat my slipper there. I got humbled.
Yep, and JJ just forgot that he had to give the ball to one side or the other there.
Get that flag up, boy.
Another fumble there from Maids. You know, a good scrag tackle on Drew, and then the space was there to try and get down the wing, but just the hands lacked a bit.
Right, let's see if we can get someone up here.
Yeah,
Just got to disrupt. Doesn't have to steal.
And Phil Wells has come off the pitch, so it looks like it's going to be George Swin going up. No.
Oh, that's a knock on. It's well tidied up.
Oh. It's a good ball from the 9, that. Really sets him away. Great tackle there outside from Tom. And that's what you get. When the ball's out in midfield and you can get that chop tackle, that really strong tackle, get them to the ball quickly, it gives especially your centre partner the chance to get on the ball and get that turnover. That's why you need a strong centre partnership. You see it all over the world. One goes low, chops to the ground, and the second one's in there to try and get the steal. You see Bundyaki make use of that all the time. Oh, and his own coach has give him out there. He's not going to be happy with that.
Thank you. And
Thought he kept it in. Toes just on the chalk.
5 call.
Short and line out called 5. I expect a big carry in midfield here.
Yeah, you can see Freddie and Charlie lining up in midfield. Both of them like their hands on the ball. Freddie showed a clean pair of heels earlier on in the half, so it'd be good to see if he can get a head of steam up again. Off the top to Ryan, or just behind him a little bit. Didn't give him a chance and gets melted again. Dominant tackles coming from Beaconsfield all over the park. Ryan doing well to get to those rooks quickly. The quick rook speed's what Maids have been building all pre-season. Space there for Toby if he sees it. Can't get the handoff away. Frizz on it again. Slings it wide. Bit of footwork. Absolutely not. Straight down the throat.
Good service from Ryan Hughes here.
Good tip. Oh, but it wrapped up really well. The tackling from Beaconsfield has been really good. Got bumped a couple of times in midfield, but really those one-on-one tackles have been pretty impressive.
This continuity from Maids is excellent as well.
Arife goes high.
No, leave it there.
Somebody's got to straighten up in midfield here. Oh, and the ref just letting it play. You don't hate.
Oh,
to
Nick
see
could
that.
be in here.
Bang. Oh,
Go on.
Get off me. And
Great
the
offload. Oh, it's fantastic.
Wow.
I believe the term is jouet.
I believe so. Elliot Frisbee does not score all so many, but that one he can add to the last try he scored in the under-13s.
All set up for one of our new signings, Nick. I'm not going to try and guess your name, mate. I don't want to get it wrong. But hell of a carry there.
I believe it's Amarishville.
I think that's very wrong, but
I think
we'll
it
go
might
with
be
it.
pronounced
I think it's
completely wrong, but-
Abrahamvili.
Abrahamville, yeah, I believe so.
I think I'm missing an
Sorry.
S there, but
Sorry, Nick.
he's a tough lad. He carries hard, he scrums hard, and he's raised the standard of training from
And he is
from what
hard.
I've seen. He looks bloody hard, I'll tell you that. I'm glad he's on my team.
Yeah, so Nick made the break. 15, got bumped, but did well to just keep hold of the leg, so Nick couldn't go over himself. Gets the offload away, and then just a little shovel pass over to Frisbee for the score. And with the conversion there from Greg Smith, that brings us to 14-7 Maidenhead. A low-scoring game, but been a good game to watch. On comes Will Manning for Maidenhead. First time seeing him today. His pale legs stand out in front of everybody else.
Chop sway. That's flashy boots for a front rower.
They are.
Can we get his boots on the camera here? Little zoom in. I know the live stream don't really want to see it, but
Look at these. That's
Yeah,
an
tell you-
outrageous set of
you've
boots.
got to be good to have silver boots.
Got them on his 9th trip to New York, I believe. And a bit of a fumble fest going on off that kickoff. Referee just happy to let it play. Beaconsfield do have space.
Oh,
Pump.
big gap. Great
Oh,
tackle. Who was that?
Tom.
Excellent
Oh,
tackle.
and the extra roll getting pinged.
Too many rolls by him.
Something that you get trained as a kid to do every play. But
Sounds
now-
like me after this pre-season, mate. Too many rolls.
15, too many rolls.
Classic.
Classic. Some of the Beaconsfield boys spending too long in Greg's.
Go for a Greg's right now.
Speaking of Greg,
Yeah, too many rolls.
Great
They were
kick.
there, like 2 players, and he didn't have the roll. Yeah, just too much.
making a hell of a lot of yards there.
End of
That
line.
puts us just the nice side of the 10. Attacking platform for Rowley to feed this in. Miles Everett outride. He'll be looking at this one, eyeing up in his opposite man, thinking, let's have a go.
Good line out drill.
And on at 9 is George, and one of our newer signings, making his debut in Magenta. Good to have another Northerner down in the squad. Great tackle there.
Yeah, they met Charlie there. Oh, we're trying to force it a little bit.
Could easily be a steal there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Does really well to stay on his feet. Frizz going a little bit high. Didn't have
Oh,
a
they're
lot
quicked
of
out. They're quicked out.
options.
Here we go. They're going left. Nudge straight out. Get back.
You are got to be fuming with that, because the space was there. Just that's what you get when you don't have a left foot. Any kind of left foot there, and he could have found so much room to find there. And he was. The referee's giving him the nice side of the half, so it would have been a 50-22 if it had found what he was aiming for.
It's a break for me, so that because that was on.
It
If he'd
was
have given
really
that,
on.
that was we were looking at try time there for Beaconsfield.
I mean, I don't even mind the kick. If the execution's good, that could have been a really nice one. But the outside of the right boot, it's a really difficult skill.
Here we go, line out drills. Excellent.
Straight down
Great
the
call.
middle, Rowley. You got that one on camera beautifully.
Oh, it's
Frizz,
gone backwards.
Frizz between minds, between whether to hit Freddie or Charlie there.
Oh,
And is Frizz gone for a skew of his own?
oh
He
dear.
has. Oh no, and we've just traded places.
Very lateral.
It was. I think there's been maids falling foul of the trying to do it, it's not working, and then keeping trying to force it instead of just steadying the ship, resetting and going again.
Changes again here.
Looks
Looks-
like we're going to be seeing the entrance of Liam Wandowski.
MI5.
Yeah. The absolute hero of last season. 1-for-1 conversions in Magenta, Mr. Liam. The only person in the club with a 100% try conversion rate.
Advantage over.
Advantage over for the knock-on.
They've got
Beaconsfield looking to play
numbers
quick.
on here,
Finds
numbers
the wrong
on here.
man, but still the gaps. Steps inside, well wrapped up there from Drew Prince.
There's minimal line speed, and that's
great
through the
line.
gap. Great tackle.
Needed
There's
some support
absolutely
there,
zero line speed in D here.
Oh, my
it's-
goodness.
What
that
is?
has to have gone forward off someone. How is it possible to do that? Pass off the shoulder and get it back without it going forward. Pretty impressive skill.
Maids having to backpedal here.
They are, but it looks like they do have the numbers. Ball slowed a little bit.
It's good shape from Beaconsfield. There's one thing you can guarantee from a Russ Bolton coach team, they're going to have good shape.
I mean, the fact they've managed to make any yards off what should have been numbers up defence there proves that.
Oh, it's gone off. No, leave it there, mate.
Freddie's got to get out of there. Does really
listening.
lucky to not give away a pen there.
Oh, Miles. Big shot. Bit of line speed now. Come on, lads. Get off the line. Well, Manning. Chop sway.
Again, 2 great shots. Line speed's
Oh, that's a shame that, because Beaconsfield were building something there nicely. Big changes here. Ryan Hughes on. I'm afraid I don't know this number 19. Liam. I also don't know them. Jesus, how many pre-season sessions have I missed?
A few, I think is the answer, mate.
Greg off. Well, I'm Greggy. George Swin off. Oh, there's another one I don't know. Who's him? Tom. Tom's off. He's actually played well. I've been impressed with him.
Yeah, he has played really well. He did get the yellow within his first 5 minutes, and that'll be the end. Didn't quite get the try he wanted to make up for that, but a few really good carries, and more importantly, some turnovers and some big shots.
He's given the back line a bit of go forward, straightened up.
He has.
Not hesitated.
And it really helps out your centre partner when you've got someone that's going to fly forward and put yourself on the front foot. It gives you the chance to kind of clean up in the backfield.
Yeah, big time. Love a reset scrum. Come on.
Been a shame to not see Dan Barber carry on and come back on. Was really the standout Maids player of the first half, but shame to not see him come back on. I think there's been a few Beaconsfield players that have stood out. Mark at the back has been fantastic.
Can't even see down. Oh, I can see him. There he is. There's a few boys who are clearly being rested. Not played many minutes for one reason or another.
Frisbee will go for the clear. Gets a really good left boot on that. They'll be very, very happy with that.
Yeah, take
clearance.
that. What's that? 35-metre gain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Strange to
nice.
see only one player in the backfield there from Beaconsfield. You surely would have expected a clearance kick. To ask the 15 to cover that entire pitch is a really big ask.
Do we know where Beaconsfield finished last year in their league? I think. Let me have a look. I'll get my research.
Yeah, the stats man is here now, so we'll get you some feedback on the Beaconsfield. If you are a Beaconsfield follower and you know where you finished in the league, you can put it in the comments.
Yeah,
That would
please
be
do.
great.
They're on a bit of a run though recently. I know they won one of the cups, one of the Papa John Cup, one of those competitions. I think it was the season before. So they're building nicely. I think they have ambitions to go up again.
And Beaconsfield getting a bit lucky there. Maidenhead tried not to engage. Oh, and a great line through the middle.
Oh, it's a fantastic. Oh, what a tap tackle.
Really great tap tackle.
Oh, big dummy. Oh, he's gone.
Away he goes. Really good feet in there. Rowley wraps him up nicely. Frizz jumps onto him just for the pleasure. And he's hurt himself
Numbers
doing
on.
so.
Oh.
Another big
Strong carry. Oh, and an offload. It's gone backwards.
You've ruined the break you've made by throwing that offload away.
Numbers left here. The shape is good.
Oh, and it's done.
Oh, I think that's harsh. I think that's gone backwards.
That easily could have come off his boot as well.
But I've never seen Josh move so quick. Go on, Nickel. Yeah. Looking fit. All that mobility he does pre and post training. I aspire to be as flexible as that man. JJ, have you smiled yet? JJ, have you smiled yet? So miserable.
He likes that flag.
JJ, go back up.
Right, inside 10.
And a good Braywick, a really good Braywick debut there from Arife, making his way off. Great break. Gave us a solid base in the scrum. I think you can be very proud of that. I think the reason that break is because he's wearing my socks today, Gilly.
Who is?
Arife. That's where that break came from. I
Oh.
think.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Must be rubbing off on him, mate. Oh, here we go. Oh, Beaconsfield finished 4th behind London Scottish Lions, who were in our league this year. That's going to be interesting. HAC, Belsize Park, and then Beaconsfield. There was a bit of a gap there, but they won 13, lost 9, but they finished, yeah, 4th in a decent league. There's some big teams in there. Marlow in there. They seem to sign everyone at the moment. A lot of cash flowing around in Marlow. But yeah, Beaconsfield finishing 4th in that league is a very good result for them last year. No wonder they're so competitive today. I'm sure they have aspirations to come up into Regional 1 next year.
It would be good to see them if they come up.
Yeah, better than an away day to Worthing or Havant or bloody Brighton. Christ.
George with the put in for Maidenhead here. Around about.
Freddie Tipton.
He's outside of the line and makes some ground, coming up just short of the halfway.
Tell you what, he's a big lad. And when he gets shifting, that touched,
And Ryan
still
Hughes,
in.
wow.
Hello.
And a really great kick. Oh.
Dispatched him. Still
Mark
pinned
with a
down
great handoff there. Let's have a look at the Maidenhead backfield. Any comms from Frisbee out there? Looks a little bit disjointed. Yeah, it's a little bit better now. Looks like Beaconsfield going for the clearance here. Out in the pocket.
Can't have long left, can we?
Bang, and a big boot. We've got that at 72 minutes, Gilly.
Is it a running clock? Or does it stop when the ref stops it?
We try our best, but most of the time miss it.
Yeah, huge. Right.
So I'd imagine we're probably more like 68.
Yeah, nice. Ref sounds a bit out of breath, though. He might call it early.
That is true. So Maidenhead with an attacking platform after that fantastic boot into the backfield. And a pretty good kick chase, actually. So we'll see what they can do from this one. They'll be looking to get a buffer here, Maidenhead. They'll be looking to get the second try to give themselves a bit of breathing room going into the last few minutes. Put George under a hell of a lot of pressure with that.
Just game management. Why are we going front of the line-out for 22? The line-outs actually function with Callum. Is it cynical? Line-outs function with Callum calling it. Now that was, I think, the wrong option there. Oh. Oh, El Capitan. Let's have a listen.
He did exactly the same thing in killing the ball. Look where we are. Done the same thing. Know where you are.
Absolutely diabolical. Get him walking.
Send the dirty gets off. That's what you want to do. No, it could easily have been a yellow there.
Could have been killed, man.
Yeah, and getting away with just a pen there, I think he can be pretty happy.
Yeah, probably league game second attempt at doing that. I think competitive fixture, you're getting bitten there.
Especially in your own 22.
Yeah.
14-7 down. And Frizz with it. A pretty good kick, actually. Maybe 8 meters out. Always tough with the left boot going down the left sideline. You do like to have a bit of an angle going at those kicks, so does well to get it down near the 5.
Yeah, line's there, so as much as you want.
Decent crowd for a Thursday night. Bank holiday weekend. First home game of the season.
Yeah, Maidenhead bring it down. Don't really get the nudge that they were looking for, but if they can keep this ball in. Wow, Beaconsfield making their way through. Could easily be a turnover that. Whoa, Maidenhead ball.
Arms out. Advantage.
The boys are begging for it out wide. Advantage ball.
It's got to come. Surely it's got to come. It's got to go.
Nick in midfield.
Oh, try time. Bang, have it.
Go.
Yeah, man.
And that's what you want, the big man. Ball in open space. Running downhill. You aren't stopping the Rhino.
He came over the top on his back and just
Could he be the first Georgian to play for Maidenhead Rugby Club? I'd have to look through the archives, but
Very possible.
it looks like Josh Nichols' brother. Good to see CT back as well, actually playing. He's had a bit of a hiatus, bit of time off.
It is, and with a hell of a lot less hair than you used to seeing him.
Yeah, I like it though.
I do.
He's looking big as well, in a good way.
Always does. And that'll be 21-7. Gilly, we do have a comment in here.
Oh, go on.
Beaconsfield promoted the season before and nearly unbeaten, I believe.
Oh, right, in the season before. That's excellent, that. So they come up. Not only have they just come up into the league, into Regional 210s, they've then finished 4th. I mean, that just shows you what's going on at Beaconsfield at the moment. I believe they've launched a women's team as well recently, which is excellent news. But I know Russ, he gave me my first team debut 9 years ago. That's how old I am. Hell of a coach, hell of a bloke. And if he's doing anything over at Beaconsfield as half as what he did here, he's doing a bloody good job over there, I know that. So excellent to see. It'll be great to see them in our league next year. Hopefully they do get promoted.
It will be, and thank you for adding that comment. And Swinney deciding to touch that down instead of catching it. Good job he's got Big Nick to tidy up in for him. I believe that really should have...
Oh, here we go. Oh, no, JJ, you're not playing. You're the touch judge.
And Gilly, I think that probably should have been offside against Nick. Swinney coming in behind him, touching it down, and Nick, the ref, being pretty honest and just saying, I have no idea what's just happened. Which you got to respect it.
Have we had any more comments on the live stream? Is that the only comment?
It is the only comment.
I love it. Who brilliant.
Lockie.
Well done, Lockie.
And Sammy Bunton making his way onto the pitch, repping the Maidenhead 7. Good to see him out here.
Tom, are you on comms all season this year?
I believe so, yeah.
Excellent, excellent.
Oh, and a fumble from nowhere. Such a shame.
I don't think I'm back until October, mate. So if you want me, I'll come up and do the home games up here. It's easier to watch.
It is. Did you get a good vantage point?
Yes.
Here? And you don't have to listen to a load of dead comms on the sideline either.
Just listen to us instead.
Yeah, us droning on.
Maybe we should start like a whole feature, you know, like they do on like the Rugby Pod and all that jazz.
Yeah. So as we come towards what is most likely the last 5 minutes with a 21-7 score, if you're Beaconsfield right now, Gilly, what are you thinking? Are you thinking trying to take the lead, or are you thinking let's just carry on doing what we've been doing?
Oh, I think pre-season, there's nothing riding on the game. I think you go for it, 100%. But I think in terms of the whole game, you take a lot of positives out of this. You've gone toe-to-toe with a mid-table, well-established Regional 1 team. Admittedly, we're missing quite a few people. But everyone trains together and we're all one squad. So, yeah, you've gone toe-to-toe with a Regional 1 team. And I would argue played better.
I completely agree.
And been unlucky at points. So, yes, lots of positives to take. A couple of work-ons, but that is the same with every game. But, yeah, if I was Beaconsfield, I'd be well impressed with this, and I'd be trying to go at least for another try, if not the win.
I do think Maidenhead have showed a bit more of a killer instinct when the chances have come the way, but have also been pretty sloppy at times. That goes for both teams as well. There've been a few more balls on the ground than you would like to see for a nice, dry, crisp day.
I think considering this is, I don't know about Beaconsfield, but this is our last pre-season game. There's a lot of work to do before the 6th of September.
I agree. But if there's one team that's going to be willing to do it, it's the boys out there in magenta.
Yeah, Stags at home, isn't it?
I believe so. Yeah.
Big game. They were bloody good last year as well.
Yeah, one of those games for Maidenhead that they'll be hoping to take something away from and be very disappointed if there's not at least a point or two in there come away from that game. And if you do know Beaconsfield's opening game, feel free to put that in as well. And the Maidenhead penalty. Spinning the ruck round, spinning the scrum round. Referee not happy with it. He's given a few resets today instead of penalties and free kicks. Not happy with that one though.
Nothing on the socials for Beaconsfield's first game of the season.
And another good boot there.
They did have a game against Huel Tring last week on the 21st. Another one of Ross Bolton's ex-clubs. He's just going back round again. But yeah, no fixtures updates for them.
Line's yours, Beaconsfield. This is it.
So we weren't far off. A minute 30. That ref's just called last play there. So we'll see whether Maidenhead can take anything away. I think it'll be a real buffer on the scoreboard, more than maybe they deserve. No. That'll be the game.
I think that sums it up, doesn't it? That last play, it looked good initially, and it fell flat on its knees. But yeah, great game.
Yeah, fantastic game.
Good little blowout. Thank you very much, Beaconsfield, for coming, and any travelling support. It's excellent. Good to see the clubhouse full again. It's been a bit dull on pre-season nights and Saturday, seeing it not full, so it's great. How good is the Braywick Bowl under the lights? So good.
Thursday night lights don't get much better than this.
No. Good luck for the season, Beaconsfield. Maids, bit of work to do. I'm going to hand you back to Tom, because he's in charge.
Thank you very much, Gilly, and I'm sure we'll see you up here once again.
I will be back, definitely. Thanks, mate.
Cheers, pal. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So yeah, that wraps up the last game of the 2025-2026 pre-season with a victory for Maidenhead, 21-7. I think a lot of things that I think we've been over most of them already. I think every player will know something that they could do better, something that they did well on both sides, and I think Beaconsfield can really walk away with their heads held very high. Some big carries, making players miss, being out in the open field, just maybe a few too many fumbles. So we will be back. Thank you very much for everybody. Yeah, thank you very much for everybody who's tuned in, and we'll be down on the sideline if you want to stick around and see a couple of interviews. Cheers.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Wall. You might be all right. Thank you very much, Frank. Cheers, fella. Every game it happens, same way.
There's an intercept and he suddenly realises you've got to go. You go, oh, fuck! When you miss something, you go, I balls that up. You get someone to come over.
Yes. If you could, that'd be great, thanks. Playing with Dan on Saturday, I think.
And we're just trying to get a few players to come over now. Are these on, Anthony? Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to say a couple of words about Beaconsfield's upcoming season? Who's the first game? We couldn't find it on the Instagram. Great words there. That'll do. It was a good game though. Yeah. Enjoyed that.
Tom, go and huddle.
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh,
It's
okay.
all right.
Takes on to no one. You're right.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I want Dan Barber and Tom.
Which Tom? I'll send him over.
The 13. I don't know his last name. Get over here, boss.
Down there and just carried instead.
Go on, lad. Hey, solid that.
Cheers,
really,
mate.
Really good.
Appreciate it.
We're just gonna go that over by the park.
Cool.
You can come as well, Dan. So that one's gonna be for you.
Yeah. Feel important now.
It was all right, Anthony.
Yeah. Where is it? We're live.
Yeah, we're live. So, gents, pulled you both over. The camera's just up there, so you can look at that.
Yeah.
Got you both over. We'll start with you, Tom. Probably the earliest yellow card in a debut I think I've ever seen from anybody in history. We had it at less than 5 minutes. We had it.
I feel really bad because it was actually me that tipped him, not Tom. Honestly, the scapegoat on. I didn't think it was that horizontal, but you know, it's the ref's words go, don't they? But you know, just got a bit excited, didn't I?
Yeah, we'll take that. Hey, well, we love the aggression anyway. And it's nice to see a centre who's running straight, kind of not taking people on, going at them. Is that something you're looking to try and do, or are you looking to try and go around people?
Oh, definitely, like, you know, just a big, like Green said, a breeze block on legs. So I'm just planning, give me the ball, just run hard, run as hard as I can, and just see how far I can get, to be honest.
Yeah, mate, well, hell of a debut, and we're looking
Cheers.
forward to seeing you this season.
Appreciate it,
And
thank you.
speaking of breeze blocks on legs, I don't think I've ever seen you shift so fast, bumping people left and right.
Mate, it's what happens when you don't have to scrummage.
Yeah.
Actually have some legs. No, it was good, mate. Good to get a run out. Obviously missed the Wales trip, which was a shame, but newborn, so don't get Frenchie's leash, unfortunately. But no, it was good. Good to see some new blood as well. Like this man, he's going to make a massive impact this season in the centres. Lots of young lads coming through. Lots of fresh blood, mate. It was good to see.
Yeah, completely agree. And we said you're some are playing sevens, some are running around. You've shifted your way to the back row. Is that going to stick for the season, or?
I don't know, mate. We've got a lot of competition in the front row, mate. A lot of competition throughout the pack. So I'll play where I'm put. I've said to the coaches anywhere but Loosehead. So. Let's see what happens. I'm looking forward to it.
Cheers, boy. It's been a pleasure. Great game, that, and a good win.
Cheers.
Yeah, and so we'll call that for the live stream. Been an absolute pleasure, and we'll see you at the next one.
Cheers, Tom.
Tom, going again.
Yeah. Swap it.
Mine.
That one's Anthony's. We just take.
Yeah.